So I'm going with this with no script, but the sound design for both the movies Jaws and A Quiet Place are used very different, but I think they are used very, very good. But personally, I like A Quiet Place's use of sound better than Jaws, even though Jaws is like an age-old classic. But whatever. In my opinion, not hearing anything but knowing something is out there, while hearing something while something is out there, kind of just. I mean, in certain cases, it gives tension, like what Jaws did. But if A Quiet Place used sound like that, it would just break the movie, since it would also break the name of the movie as well. But I don't know, it was just. With Jaws, I could anticipate it coming because I could hear the music, and you could also predict when it was going to attack. But so is with The Quiet Place, but the monsters there are also very unpredictable in that they won't immediately attack if they hear a noise, because sometimes they still have to analyze and do stuff before, like, and like try and get to it. But with Jaws, like, if you just hear the noise, then yeah, you're going to know that the big old great white, the big old shark is gonna attack. But as well as its perspective of sound, and I mean, Jaws still has great sound design in general. Besides the shark, like the talking, and even the conversations. The conversations in Jaws feel real, which is what I also really like about it. Like, people are talking over each other. It's chaos. It's not like one character talks to another, and it's like common banter. They're talking over each other, like how a real conversation would happen. So it feels more realistic. And while obviously A Quiet Place can't do that since they're talking in sign language, it feels like that because you could see it in their expressions of their panic and dismay, but obviously that's not what we're going for. And like the little hints of their breathing and gasping, you can know when they are feeling that same fear. But with The Quiet Place monsters, it made me sort of just sit still and myself not wanting to breathe as well. That's how good they did the sound design. Or I guess the lack of sound design for A Quiet Place. Because there's nothing. You don't know when it's going to happen. Well, with Jaws, you can anticipate it coming at you. You can kind of predict, even though it's like under the water or whatever, you can't really see it, but you know it's going to attack because you can hear the freaking music. Obviously, but I just think A Quiet Place has better sound design. Both are great though. And that's all. No script, whatever.